So let's go to click on create audience one more time so that we can talk about that so that you have this. So you can create multiple audiences
Hmm.
but they all have to be 1,000 leads long. So you mentioned that you have 10,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
You could have a list of 10,000 eight people, right? But
Mm.
you're going to say, this is Virginia downsizing seniors, and you may have one Florida downsizing. Yeah.
Got
So
it.
you can create multiple ones. And when you're running an ad, you can use multiple audiences. You can target multiple audiences. Just remember when you hover over, use this format down below, it's got to look like that. And
Okay.
I was working
Four
with an agent,
columns.
only 4 columns. It's got to have those
Mm.
titled in that order. That's how it's got.
Okay.
And when you upload it, it lives in your Facebook account. So if you stop working with us, it's going to live in your Facebook account. It'll
Okay.
always be there. So you'll always be able to use this. So go ahead and let's cancel this out and let's go back. Now that we've created that landing page, go up top, click on create a Facebook ad and landing page, create landing page ad because you created a landing page. Now I want you to understand, because you said you get confused.
Always.
We've got the downsizing webinar landing page, which you just created, highlighted. So that's where it's going to go. And there's 2 options here. There's 3 options because you're big in video. So you could say, hey, I want to upload my video. So you could actually do that and capture leads, but let's leave it on lead ads. And so one option is you have video. One option is lead ads, which means you get the leads with name, email, and phone number. This is the fastest, most secure way of getting leads with phone numbers is leaving in.
Ah,
If
okay.
you do traffic, when they see the ad, they can click on it and it'll drive them to the landing page that you created. But you're not likely going to get name, email, and phone number on the landing page. Not as likely as if you're using the Facebook lead forms. Do you understand?
Absolutely.
So
Critical.
you could make that landing page super cool in your video and all this and that, and they'll look at it and go, "Okay, whatever, and go away. Whereas if they click,
So do lead ads cost more?
no, I think they're the same. If you're trying to, I highly recommend lead ads unless you
Okay.
have something super compelling going on. You could try out video, but let's just go with lead ads right now and click create ad.
All right.
And I want you to see. So it says reserve your seat. So you see that line up there next to your picture on the top in the preview section.
Yes.
So underneath it, it says reserve your seat. That was that line that you put on the landing page. So it's automatically
Yeah.
pulling it. Go ahead and click there now. Click on that section right where you are. You can add a few bullet points. Remember, like you had some on the
Yeah.
landing page. So you
Yeah.
could say, hey, to 1031s and probate. And yeah, I wouldn't put all this because go ahead and click out of it.
Overwhelming.
Yeah, you're going to see, I might make sure and say, hey, this is a live webinar. Watch it from home and maybe put the date or something like that. And then it says click for downsizing webinar down below, right? In the photograph.
Here?
In the photograph below, you see where it says edit image? There's a
Okay.
red bar,
How
right?
do I'm trying to see how to save this.
You just click out of it. It's saved automatically. You can click
Okay.
anywhere else. Yeah. That's what it's going to, yeah. Now, here's one thing I want to point out. Um, it says click for downsizing webinar. You could actually, I think on the top left, click on of this picture, click that. You can change that color and you can click in there and you can change that, that text. Now that you click this button, there's actually a little pencil showing and you could say class on the 10th or whatever, register for the class on, and then they'll know because you really want to get them to respond, right? And this is how you customize this stuff. Does that make sense? Okay. My guess is that's going to be too long, but let's see. Oh, it fits. Great.
Is
Okay.
that too wordy?
What's that? No, it's fine. It's fine. But apply, click apply. So that save those changes. And let's close this.
Do you have any stats as to what colors respond better or anything?
Red,
Blue over the red?
red is usually the best. Yeah. But a lot of clients, I think what's really probably most important is, are you consistently doing things? That's the bigger driver for response. Is your brand getting built on base? People know and start to believe what you're saying because you're putting things out. But red is usually the thing that holds our eye the quickest. So one other thing, so you could run this when is this webinar?
Next Thursday.
Okay, so it's a week away. So you could run this ad and just close this window so we're not looking at this. It's maybe up on the top right. Yeah. You could run this ad just like this. And over here on the left, on the top left, it says location. So you could say Tampa or whatever town, right? And you could say, hey, I want this to go. Now, this would just be generally reaching just a ton of people. If you uploaded that list that we were talking about to create the custom audience list, you wouldn't type in Tampa. You'd scroll down below and scroll down below where it says that blue button. It says change image video. There's a box. Don't click that. Okay. We'll come back to this, but close bottom left. Close.
Okay.
Click advanced. No,
Target
region.
currently.
Yeah. This is making the assumption that you created a VA senior homeowner list, right? And you uploaded it. In that box, you could just type in VA senior homeowner list. And then
Got
this would target those people. Okay.
it.
Sense? Yeah.
Now, where is this going to push them to, and what will they fill out?
Okay. Give me 1 second before we answer that question.
Sure.
Now click on the change image and video thing. That, yeah. Now you're going to go create another video. So for me, my suggestion to you is I would run this ad as soon as you're comfortable doing it. Like I would run it today. And you might
Yes.
say,
Actually, what do you think? I'm going to run a static ad with just the image, and I would like to run a second one. Is there a way to duplicate that ad?
yeah,
And then second one with video.
that's what was just about to say. So you want to go look at what that content is and make sure it's saying exactly what you want, and then run the ad like today. And then right here, let's imagine that you come back and you create another ad, and you see where the green button says upload.
Yes.
That's where you upload your new video.
Okay.
And then you upload it and go ahead and close this on the bottom left.
Okay.
And it will replace that image on the right where it says click for downsizing webinar with your video. And so
Okay.
when people are scrolling by, they're going to see you talking.
And
Right.
it's going to have that overlay.
I don't think it's going to have the overlay. I think it's just going to have your video. And so the content in the top where you just pasted that bullet point on the right-hand side, they're
Mhm.
going to see that and they're going to see your video. And if they click on this, if you're using the lead ads, it's going to say, would you like more information? And there's one answer. It's yes. And their name, email, and phone number are already pre-populated from their profiles. So it's going to allow them to sign up right there, and you're going to have their information. And then you can take it an email and say, hey, we're so glad you're interested. You might give them a deeper email as a response.
So the question is, in order to give them a Zoom link to the event, is there a way I can set up an auto response for that?
Look under advanced options on the bottom above the green button that says publish. My scroll down. My quick answer is no. Keep scrolling down.
Let me just move this.
Keep scrolling down. Description, the headline. So you can cut the headline and all that. You can change all that right there. The headline is, you see where it says get free information now.
Mhm.
And on the left, it says get free information now. You could say, click here to sign up. So I'm just showing you how you can customize this. Yeah, click direction. There you go. And you can see as you're typing in the left, it goes on the right. And scroll down further. I don't think you can actually control the auto response for this particular ad, but you will know the ad. You will know, excuse me, the lead. You'll know where it came from. So you might just have that ready in an email that you can send to these people. Does that make
Okay.
sense? And you showed me that cool flyer. That's how we started talking. You might send them that, right? Because that's already built.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've talked about a bunch of things here. You can run once you're comfortable with how you customize this, you can send this out. I just want you to make sure that it all looks right for you before you send it out. And the background image, that's fairly generic. You could find like an older couple walking the beach or holding their grandkids or something like that. That might make it a little more,
Appropriate.
yeah, they might. Your goal is to have them slow down and look at this, right? You've got a target audience. So let's scroll back up and you're going to create the target audience or the custom audience. So you're going to ideally target them, right? But you're not going to have that ready today, right? I don't think it will be ready unless you've got it and you can go over there and you can upload it on the create audience thing. And I think Facebook will want to review that list. They actually do need to review it because when you put up 1,000 or 10,000 people in a spreadsheet, they have to go find them.
They have
And
to match it. Yes. The
yeah,
parameters.
so
Yes.
I highly doubt you're going to be able to target that list. Where are you? Where are you based or?
In McLean and West Palm Beach.
Okay. So you might want to just say, hey, West Palm Beach and 50-mile radius, right? You could just reach a bunch of people and your picture will be helping them understand and your bullet points are going to help them understand. And they'll either respond or not respond. Your targeted list will obviously have better results. So maybe you have your video ready by the time your custom audience for those homeowners.
Actually, I'm going to update it instead of click for downsizing webinar, 12 steps to downsizing webinar.
Sure. Exactly.
That's better.
So I just wanted to show you how you can do
That's
all that.
amazing. Amazing because all these things were dancing in my head. How am I going to make this all kind of
Yeah.
align and work together? So thank you so very much. That is incredibly helpful. So I will work on all of those elements and try to get it up, and I'll get something out, and then we will analyze it accordingly. I just have one question for you, which I think is really interesting. I ran my first two ads.
Mhm.
Do I need to save anything here or no?
No, I think you're going to have to restart.
Okay.
Click on
So
add, click on ads.
the two ads that I am running, which is interesting, one of them has had 0 response, and that is this one.
What do you mean zero response?
I haven't had any leads come in from it. Even though I'm trying to
Oh,
understand, so this is my question for you.
yeah.
If I look at this
Yeah.
actually looks like it's better performing,
Yeah.
but I've had no leads come in from it.
It's good. Okay. So you see that it says 54,
Yes.
hover over that. That's link clicks. Okay. 54 people clicked on this. So in a way, that's very positive, right? Whatever you were writing, 54 people were interested and 800 people saw it.
Mhm.
If you look at the ad on the left, it says 4. It says you're saying 275, but it says 4. And that's how many leads you got. And that's because you ran a different ad. Remember when I said I recommend running lead ads because you're going to get name, email, and phone number? That's what you got. Click on the second ad, click on the pencil on the top of the picture. It says,
Ah, there you go, and that was my question. I'm like, I wonder if I ran different types of
you
ads.
did, you ran a traffic ad. Okay. So what's really interesting to me and is you ran an ad and I'll show you where you ran it to. Let's see. Scroll down. I want to see where if we show keep scrolling down. I want to see if we show what. Yeah. Okay. I don't even recommend doing this. But anyway, no, let's stop a second. Scroll up, please. We're running it to a landing page, a listing landing page. So I'll show you what's happening, but I need you to understand what you're doing. And remember earlier, I said, don't run ads with traffic. And you did run an ad with traffic. Remember, there were 3 options:
Yes.
lead ads, traffic ads, and video ads. I would test out the video ad, but the first thing to think of is if I do it with Lead forms, I'm going to get leads with name, email, and phone number. That's just all it can do. They don't go anywhere. It says, would you like information? Yes. Their name and email and phone number are pre-populated from the profile. So they're not even typing anything in. And what you did instead, and what property is this on Bradley Avenue? Let's go over to your listings. Let's go over to your listings page.
Okay.
And which property is it here? Right there. Click on market listing. And you just sold it?
Yes.
Okay. Click on social media posts, the second one right there. Yeah. And you see where, nope, don't go anywhere. It says share tool right in the top center. It says single property website.
Okay.
Drop that, click it, and click on listing landing page. Cool. Now click the eyeball on the right. This is where you drove that to. This is not my favorite tool.
It gives them nothing.
It gives them nothing. And they're like, oh, whatever. So go back to the previous page and put it back on single property website, which is what I recommend. It's funny because Scott made this change and it's because he forgot. That page does not create leads. But anyway, now click the email, click the eyeball. So 54 people clicked on that ad, which meant it was interesting. If they had been here, they could have actually looked at the house and go, oh, okay. Because who's going to look at this? It's somebody that owns a house. And after a few minutes,
Oh, how sad.
yeah, yeah. So what was happening now, here's what would happen. Refresh this page. Your settings are the default settings, which means that pop-up is going to pop up in 10 seconds. You might want to delay that,
Okay.
or you could leave it, or some
Now
people,
let's update it.
yeah. But anyway, that's what you have to understand is you did a traffic ad and you sent it to the other tab, which had no,
How did I send them to the other tab? Oh, because I
no,
had
no,
landing page instead of single property website page.
that was actually a default setting on our side, which frankly doesn't really work that well. I would really recommend that. So what
Team
happened
with
is,
Shopify helps you sell smarter at every stage of your business. Take full control of your brand with your own custom online store.
Wow. Looks amazing.
Find
gotta
more
say,
customers with our easy to use marketing tools.
close this tab there. Okay.
And let the best converting checkout on the planet do its thing. Whatever your stage, businesses that grow with Shopify, switch to Shopify today for a $1 a month
Top
trial.
right. Top right.
See anything?
Shopify.com/YouTube audio.
All right. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Okay. So that's
Just gonna close this YouTube and that should,
close that. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Let's go back to listings. So anyway, these are a few of the things
So
that,
I apologize. If I go back to that ad and I wanted to update it, so should I continue with that ad and just simply update where they are landing?
go click edit for that ad. Click edit. I don't think you can scroll down. Yeah. It says listing landing page right there in the white section. Hello. Stop.
Headline,
Just
listing landing page.
do it. Lead gen single property website. Lead gen single property website.
So the
And
pop-up comes up.
well, you're still doing traffic and scroll down and click update. So this is going to update the ad. You're now going to send it to a better page because
Awesome.
because now they can see stuff about the home. By the way, you see that yellow message could not create a custom audience. You need to copy that whole thing and send it to support on the bottom left. They have instructions. There's some setting in your Facebook account. Just copy it and go to the bottom left, and there is a support page. Yeah. Above your picture. And don't worry about it. Just send it bottom left. Yeah. Where were we? We were,
Ads. We were editing the ad and then we wanted to delay the pop-up window in
oh
the
yeah.
ad.
Go to
Because
listings. Go to listing.
listing just
No, on the top left. Yeah. So maybe we should change this. Let's do this. you see where it says, scroll down on this property and underneath the address, it says edit, and scroll down and preferences, I think preferences right in the white column. There you
Okay.
go. And there's a blue checkbox that says use global setting. We might want to change this at the global setting level, but that where it says make phone field required, I would deselect that. If you're going to drive people, there's a bunch of checkboxes. Yeah. And I would change that display time to more than 10, to probably 20. Okay. And yeah, I would save that. So that's going to change that single property website. Go ahead and save. Green button, top.
Show phone view, show schedule a tour. It's already sold, so we don't
Yeah.
want that.
So, yeah, you don't want that.
Show do you own a home question.
Okay.
Show multiple listing photos when shared on Facebook.
I would just not mess with this.
Okay. Show schedule on-site valuation form. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think when you start asking more questions, actually, I know it's true. The more questions you ask, the less answers you're going to get in total. I would recommend, since you're already try to see if you can get more leads with this without asking.
So hit save.
Save. Okay, that's just affecting that account. Go down to the bottom left where your profile is. It's affecting that listing. So now we know we're going to be sending traffic to the single property website, and there's a little more of a delay. Go to profile and click on preferences and scroll down. Oh, click on listings on the far left in the red navigation bar. Top, third one. And click on settings on the right. It's the fourth tab on the right. Right. Almost there. Okay.
Settings.
There you go. Right there in the middle of the page, it says form and it says 10 seconds. I would change that to 20. And my recommendation, I know Scott's going to freak out, is I would never require a phone number because people are going to leave. And that's what you've done, right?
So do you want to show the field or not?
You can show it, but if you require it, they will literally your lead gen drops to that.
There you go.
And just click save, and this will make the change for the rest of your. All right. Now here, where it says general, where you were, it does say show multiple listing photos when shared on Facebook. It's the third option. You can do that at your listing. So show, put 3, whatever you want there. Yeah, it's going to create a carousel you can click through and save. Click on listing presentation in the white section, right there. Do you have our listing presentation, the property marketing plan?
No,
Click
I
the
have
second.
not.
Click the second link, the second tab. It says property marketing plan.
Okay.
Yeah. You should download this
Okay.
and you should print it when you get us them. Go over to listings. It's right next to listing presentation in the top 4 tabs. And then we'll cut this. No, in the white section, listings. There is something. So to the left of listing presentation is listing. And let's just go back to that property real quick.
Edit.
No, click on market listing
Okay.
and click on the third tab in the center column, social media posts. Third tab, number 3, that's number 5.
Sorry.
And now click on the eyeball on the top right. That says single property website. And now if you scroll down here, you're going to see you get a little more time for people to get an idea. Okay, this one was like mine or it's not like mine. And they can, as they get comfortable with it, they can, even if they want to download the reports, we were talking about this earlier. Now this page comes up. Now it's not forced right in your face. The original landing page gives you information. It's just, hey, give us your address.
Wow.
And that's why you got 54 people clicking and no leads, because
What is going on?
Yeah,
Once this pops up, there's no way to get out of it.
correct. If you want to change that, there is a setting to change that. Let's go back to your profile and I'll show you that. I use that setting myself. Click
To
on
leave
profile.
it to leave it locked?
No, I leave it to close it down. So if you want to, because some people may not like that and they'll just leave, right?
Yeah.
Click on preferences. No, I'm sorry. Go back to listings again. Go back to listing
Okay.
and click on settings.
So you have to do it per list.
No, just click on settings.
Okay.
And here's scroll down. That's where we did the form, right? And you see the 20 seconds that you typed in?
Yes.
Right below it is a blue check mark. It says forced registration, not closable. Save that. So now that you've deselected it, now they can close it if they want.
Perfect. Priceless.
Okay. Let's point out one more thing. Since you click that thing about show 5 listing photos,
Yes.
click on listings on the left. And you may want to keep an eye on this, but well, let's just leave it at that. We've gone through a lot of information today.
Yeah, tell me.
Go to the listings of that particular listing market. Yeah. We really want to look at edit. So in the top, just click edit. Now stop, don't move. Third tab in that white column is photos. Third tab in the white column in the middle of the page is photos. I think scroll down so we can see these photos. It's going to be looking at the first 4 or 5 photos there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So as you're doing this, you might want to look at what are the first 5 photos. Because if 3 of them look exactly the same or different versions of the same room, that might not be so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say that you really like that on the, if you really like that one, there you go. You drag that. Now that's number 6. So that's not going to show up on your ad, but you understand, right? That's number 5 and you chose 5. So that's just a few of the little nuances of our system. The rest of
Absolutely.
the photos will be there, but that's how this thing works. How long you been a client with this app?
A week? 2 weeks?
That's right. Because I remember seeing your ad, but boy, you definitely have a real business going on. And I hope what we've talked
So
about.
this is their problem. So absolutely, because I moved from Northern Virginia to Florida. I have no business down here at all.
Yeah.
So I am hungry to, I just need to get reestablished, try to build a team down here as well so I can go up north. And
Mhm.
it's a much more difficult transition, I'll be honest with you, than I expected. So it's humbling to go back to ground zero, honestly.
Of course.
And that's what it feels like. So here I am trying to make all of these things kind of work and figuring out what I should really be spending my time on and what I shouldn't be. So I cannot tell you. I will be screaming from the top of the mountains. Again, I'm a digital marketer. I'm an auctioneer, so I do a lot of things. I understand a lot of things. I'd be great at it.
Yeah.
But what you guys are offering, holy cow, it's unbelievable. I really want to hear what inspired you to do this. Why are you doing this? Do you still have a team? This is just phenomenal. I had never heard of this in 9 years. Why?
And Scott and I are not great at marketing our own company, but we are good at creating tools for agents to market and build their business. I'm going to put this on this video. I'm going to put it on YouTube and I'm going to see if we can get our mastermind group. Have you been in our mastermind group?
I just joined yesterday.
Please go there right now. I want to show you something that you need to absolutely use. Listings to leads. Listings. Try listings lead. Yeah, private. No, that's leads marketplace. Listings to leads mastermind group. Type in master. No. Weird.
Listings to
To
leads.
leads mastermind.
Sometimes I have to go to the group section.
Yeah.
Go to groups.
Yeah. Scroll down. Just scroll down. We'll just see the groups here. Your groups will be here. I'm going to stop your sharing and I'm going to show you mine. Okay. Or if you can stop sharing on your thing there, I will show you my page. There we go.
Back to you.
I'm going to share here because I want you to see this and this comedian funny stuff. Hey, come on. You absolutely have to look at this. This lady right here. Look for Pat Motley, September 18th.
Okay.
She has sent out 200 letters. Okay. Now she's
Hmm.
mailing it to a targeted audience. It sounds like you have a targeted audience already. So
Okay.
she only mailed out 100 to say, I just listed a home. You usually want to do this in a neighborhood, right?
Mhm.
Have listings in the neighborhoods where you're building because you just got there. So maybe you can borrow them from your colleagues in your office. Hey, can I do that? I just want you to know, you may not be able to use it now, but she takes this letter called the Nearby Homeowner Letter. She mails it to 100 people and gets 4 people to respond, right? Find out what we're selling a home. We just listed it and it's go here. It's going to affect your home value. Go here to get your value. She printed on the back of the same piece of paper and folded it so it looks like an envelope like this. And she handwrites the envelopes. So mailing 100 to a targeted list of homeowners with equity, she gets 4 listings. When she wrote this, she says, hey, I just sold it. So now it's time to mail my second one, which is just sold, right? Same property, hitting the same target. And I asked her a couple days ago, how did it turn out? She says, yeah, I have 4 contacts, 3 of them calling me directly and 1 texting me. We're not going to sell this year, but next year, right? This is the best way of getting listing leads. And I know the whole point of us talking is you trying to get listing leads.
So
So
my question, go ahead.
go ahead.
In a community, I just personally moved to a very new community here where it's 2,500 homes, where there's still new construction taking place from Lennar and other builders. And I am trying to figure out how I can incorporate. I went and met with the builder, and the builder, yeah, you can market our properties. So maybe marketing it to the people that live here is not necessarily the best strategy. So I'm trying to figure out how to take new construction because people want to be here and figure out how to market that.
Couple of ways to do that. One is to go to your listings page. Okay. And where it says add listing, are you watching this? Because
Oh, yeah.
manually add a listing. So get a couple photos of the model plan, right? Get
Okay.
the floor thing. And so you just got a couple data points you're putting here, and then it's save and add photos and put in the model plan and say, hey, these are coming online. There are a bunch of new stuff, whatever. Once you create that listing, you can market the listing and you could say, hey, there's 10 different plans set up
Hmm.
to see it. And so that would be a listing just like any other listing. And since you have this uh, you've already created, there's a listing ad you created right there, create a listing ad.
And that's one of the properties. So that is actually one of so in Florida, it took me a whole day to figure out how to segregate properties that other agents allow you to market.
Yeah.
There happens to be 7 listings in this community that I can market for sale.
So
But I think that's ballsy to be able to send those listings as direct mail when it's not mine. I think that's cheesy.
it might be a little tricky. Yeah. Let's just talk about how to get buyers, right? How to
It's
sell this property. So let's assume that this property on Wandering Willow
yeah.
is the new construction property that you did. We're going to leave it on lead ads because we know we like name, email, and phone number.
Yeah.
We're going to get create ad. Where are you from? Like you just moved there from.
Virginia, Northern Virginia, McLean. Yeah.
So you could type in, how do you spell McLean?
McLean.
MC, really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
McLean, Virginia, yeah.
Okay. You could target people there. You could target people in Chicago, right? Because a lot of people are moving from the north for taxes and weather. They're getting older. They don't want to be in digging snow, right? So here you're actually saying, hey, we got new construction. You would type this out and say, hey, these are new plats. There's 10 different plans. and prices are from here to here. Sign up to find out more. Or you could target right around your area, but I don't know how many people are moving 20 miles away
They
to.
are. They're moving from Miami, Boca, because it's country club living
Yeah.
here without paying an initiation fee. So it's luxury properties that are, it's a very nice,
Yeah. You could say country
you know,
club living. Yeah. Like whatever you want.
yeah.
And this is how you target. This is the fastest, best way to get buyer leads.
Is there a way I can do a quick video in this?
You know how to create video. You just go over here and say change image and you upload your video.
So
So
my question is there a way to have video and a couple of visuals? If I put a picture of the pool here, it's like off. Yeah, look at that pool right there where I have in already in there.
yeah,
So I'm wondering if I could create a video and put the visual of that pool, that will get a lot of attention.
I don't think you can do both. I think you can. Yeah. I don't know how to, I don't think you can do both. I could be wrong. You can ask support. I think if you have a video, it's going to be you talking about the area. And maybe you can somehow have the picture of this in the background. Are you doing video on what are you using to create video?
So I could do it on the same way you did it with the picture in picture, but it's so small when you do the
Well,
what
let me
is
ask you this question. Do you have a
clue?
big,
And I also can do it in what I'm trying to use, which is how you create the background.
yeah.
What that
And,
software?
and let me interrupt you. Are you sitting in a room with a blue curtain behind you right now?
No, but I that's just the visual.
Correct.
Just the yeah.
I understand. You could probably replace that blue curtain with a picture of that pool.
Okay.
Most software programs will allow you to change your background.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So now you're talking about it and there's this beautiful pool and you can say, hey, it's this, you kind of move around and let them see what is in the photograph. That makes sense?
Yeah. Yeah, I have to think about that and create something engaging and see how we can do that. But yeah, I agree. That would be captivating to do something like that. Is there a limit on the video length?
Not that I'm aware of, but I know you like to make long videos. It's just nobody likes to watch long videos. So
Nobody likes it, I understand, but probably okay. We'll try different ones and see as we
yeah,
go forward with it. But I think that's a really exciting way of potentially doing that.
yeah. Anne, thanks for your time. I'm
So
going to get
much.
this
You
recording.
got it. You're most kind to take the time. I'm very appreciative, and I'll keep you informed. Wishing you a
Yeah.
fabulous.
Let me know how the results work out for
I
you.
will. Thank you. Bye bye.